Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a daily close for Bitcoin and let's see what happened today. So we see of course a nice price as we said today in the morning in the daily that today of course is the last chance for Bitcoin from this position here to move towards the upside. If we don't see a move, that is not a good signal, and if we drop down, that it might be of course the finished here of a corrective wave. Of course this might turn into corrective wave rather than an impulse, and if we take the low, of course the next possibility is to take the invalidation of the bull run. But we didn't took it. We still of course looking for higher here impulsively and potentially still looking for 4 and a 5 to finish a wave 3. Now, very essential as well, of course, to break the highs here and to continue towards the upside to see, of course, this wave 5 unfolding. But we have to be careful, of course, from the 1-to-1 fib level here, from turning into an A, B, and a C, of course, zigzag, and this zigzag might be 3, 4, and a 5 here. Yes, so we have to be careful. Of course, if the structure, all of it, finishes below the 1-to-1 fib level here as 445. Therefore, we have to be careful, of course, unless, of course, the structure itself, the way 5, 4, and a 5 continues and overshoot over it, meaning the 1.618 might be the next target, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, and then having 4 and a 5 continuation towards the upside. As you can see, the confluence of the 1.618 with the corrective channel. We would like to see, of course, the 5 breaking above it, potentially here for the scenario that we have, of course, as a target for a wave B here in a wave C, meaning you would like to finish here a potential at least A, B, and a C. This wave C might hit, of course, this blue zone here as 124K, and of course moving towards the downside as an expanding flat here in a bear market, wave C aggressive, unless of course we get 4 and a 5. So if we get 4 and a 5 after it, those targets are above the 130K, and that means of course we have finished a wave 5, a wave 1 for the bull run, and we move for a new bear market toward the downside. So this is the difference, of course. We saw this today in the daily. You can go back to the daily video and check on it, of course. So currently everything is looking great. Also on the 15-minute chart for the micro level, I believe, of course, after here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, we have an A, B, and a C expanding a flat for a wave 4. Of course, you see an impulse here for a wave C, A, B, and a C, and then we might continue and proceed towards the upside. That was it for Bitcoin for the daily close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.